Hey everyone, I'm back. Finally, I can finish this thing. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna finish this painting real quick, and then start another still life after this. I'm finally done with everything. So there shouldn't be any more interruptions. So, all right. So I got the chat on. Whoops, just lost my. Shouldn't be any more interruptions. So what I'm gonna do, I want to darken my roses. Not darken them, but I want to make them more red. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually start by uh, hitting the inner part again. I don't really want to do all this, but I have to. They're not as bright as I wanted them to be. And well, these are supposed to be Mr. Lincoln roses, and they're pretty red. I'm starting with the inner part again, and then I'll put the outer part as soon as that dries. But doesn't that look better? Just a lot brighter red. All right, that's good. Then I want to edge my table with some of this burnt umber with a little black in it. You got to put something in the burnt umber, or it's the viscosity is pretty low on burnt umber, almost on any company. There we go. I just wanted to edge the edge of the table like that. It just makes the line a little more in your face. You can see it. Uh, I want to highlight this pot a little bit. So my light's actually hitting right here. And I forgot to do this leaf right here. So I was helping a friend get ready to go to the airport. So she was like asking me to do a lot of things. I had to go get keys made for her. Those keys didn't work. Then I had to go back and with a different key get them to recut four more keys. So I forgot to do that leaf. I'm gonna kind of highlight the side of this pot. I really like this painting. I wanted to try and finish it earlier, but I'm gonna finish it now, and then what I'm gonna do is start another. Actually, start another painting here as soon as I get this done. I'm going to put a little, like a little white tag on top of the cork here. I like the cork, the way the cork came out. I'm going to make it a little darker by just putting a little more burnt umber in it. Create some shadows in there. Boo. All right, this is looking good. Let me put the rest of my petals in on the roses, and I think that'll be it. It was the only thing I wasn't happy with. These roses were too light. Now, the outer rose is fine if it's a little lighter. This outside one is fine. These are supposed to be Mr. Lincoln. Mr. Lincoln roses. I have some in the backyard here, believe it or not. And they're really, really red. There we go. Let me get this light off of here real quick. Get the glare off. There you go. That's what I'm seeing. Kinda. All right, I'm gonna highlight these roses, and then that's it for this one. I'm gonna start another still life, so hang in there. I just wanted you to see this when it got finished. Let me do this leaf first. I've never seen it never fails. Like sometimes the white will stay bright. See, I put this white on originally in one swipe and it stayed white for me the whole time. Sometimes when you're going over another color, the white will soak in and lose its intensity. So if I put the white on now while these are wet, it'll absorb into the red and you'll lose the brightness. So I'm waiting for those to dry just a little bit. So I wasn't going to put shadows in here, but I think I'm just going to put one on the bottle. Okay. Just to see what it looks like. I think I'm going to just do the bottle. That looks good. Sometimes there's shadows on the table that have nothing to do with what's on the table. So sometimes you can add shadows in here on your table, even though it has nothing to do with what's up there. Okay. All right, let me put the white on my petals, and then this one's done. I'm going to start a new one. I want to make this leaf a little greener. There we go. That looks better. It was crazy earlier when I was doing this painting. I had like about 12 people in here watching, and then I had to go do something for my friend, and I couldn't wait because she's going to the airport. She's on her way to the airport now, so. All right, I think I'm done. That looks good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 6 Mr. Lincoln roses up there. This one's done. I could probably do more, but I like it. It's going up for sale. And let me get another canvas here. Kendra and Sabrina, hola. How you doing? I'm gonna do another. Maybe I'll do a landscape now. I've done a lot of still lifes in the last 2 days, so I'm gonna do a landscape for you. Okay. I really like the way that came out. So I'm going to blaze through this. Let's start. I'm going to start a landscape here. This is acrylic paint. Get the world spinning there for you. I'm glad you're in here, Kendra and Sabrina. Well, you were in here. All right. So I'm going to do a quick landscape here. I'm going to do an undertone. I'm going to start with an undertone and make it all purple, okay? I'm mixing red and blue and white to get a light purple. Here's the purple. All right, let's just put some purple in the back of this painting. don't spend a lot of time putting this purple up. Just throw it up there, wet your brush, and thin the paint down so it goes on quickly. I'm just mixing red and blue and white. And just throw it on there. So it's the start of June, so this month I'm going to give away a Dundee Award to somebody. I'll give it away to my favorite live stream person. How's that sound? All right, there's the undertone. Look at that undertone. Let's do a little different today. I'm going to start out with a mountain. Okay. Trying to find my rags and paper towels. Here's some rags. From rags to riches. So this is gray I got here, but it's got a lot of blue in it. So I'm gonna make a cool mountain here, because I want this to be a cool painting with some rather pointy peaks up there. Okay, and so I can run maybe some snow off this mountain. I'm going to bring it down here, maybe have a hill in here and a hill here. I'm going to lay this out right now with some gray. This is a fun way to do landscapes if you're trying to do landscapes. This technique I use is pretty good. And just if you do what I do, you should have pretty good luck. Your landscape is not going to look like mine, so don't worry about it. Just use the techniques I use is the idea. If you just watch, you'll learn. I'm going to do kind of a dark sky. I'm going to put some blue in here right now, but it's mainly going to be dark. Okay, that's about all the blue I'm going to put in there. This is, I put this on as an undertone. It's a purple. It's a washed out purple color. I think I'm going to put some pink down here. So I have some Algerian crimson, and I'm going to put some white in it. Just like that. and titanium white down here around the mountain. You don't even have to touch the mountain because we already got underpaint underneath there. Just bring the white down close to the mountain, just like that. Very good. I'm going to take some dark blue now. This is like right out of the tube, and run some streaks in here. And it might end up looking like some distant clouds in there. Okay. All right, there's my sky. Wow. That looks good. I'm going to put some yellow in my valley. Yellow with yellow ochre. And I'll work into this color when I do my mountain. I'm just going to put my colors in here now. This will be burnt umber, a hill, like a brown hill here. And I'll add some other colors to it. If you've watched me paint before, you know I like to get my color down first, and then I'll start working the painting. This is just the color that's the undercoat. Okay. I want some water in here, I guess, so I'm going to use some blue. It's almost like a mixture of blue and turquoise blue. I have some kind of water coming down here. I'm going to have it flowing right to left over here. I'm going to put dark green down here. Pretty good. I'm going to put a wall here. It'll end up being a cliff, okay? Some kind of rocky. There we go. Alright, there's my underpaint. Underpaint's done. Let's see if I can turn my light back on without getting a glare. There we go. Now you can see the colors in there. That's pretty cool looking. Ugh, I'm a little tired today. So today is my Sunday, but I have to go to bed early. I go to bed early and I got to be to work at 2:30 in the morning. Might as well say tonight. I got to go to work tonight. I'll try and get this one done quick so you don't have to watch too long. I'm pretty quick on my mountains, so I've done so many of them that I can get them done in a minute. Pretty quick, huh? So what I'm doing here is getting rid of the hard edge at the bottom. See all this blue that's just hanging out there? It's good to blend that down, blend it into the scene so you don't have a hard edge up there. Lightly blend. I'm just going to do it at the bottom of the mountain. That's about it. All right, cool. Look at that mountain. Wow. Pretty cool, huh? Now, if you want to do more work on your mountain, there's three colors up here. The dark gray underneath, white, and then this light blue. But you can add another gray in here if you want. like with a brush, you can add a little more color, dark color, underneath the white, like right in here, to give your mountain a little more dimension, just like underneath some of the white, and it creates like it outlines the cliff a little better, the dark gray. Okay, see? See how it brought that white out? Makes it look like more defined. And you can do it anywhere, even up here next to this white. You can just add the gray in there. Anywhere you want. Wow. I'm going to do my clouds next. You can see the theme of the clouds are going to be like long and streaky. You see that? What's already in there? So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to cover that blue streaks because I like that look. So I'm going to have a white streak maybe underneath it here. And maybe one coming across the top here. Wipe your brush off now and lightly pull the bottom of the cloud to the right. Kind of make it streak. Blend it into the color underneath. See that? So then I'm going to bring one from this way now. Maybe from here. And I'll bring one from here up across. Just pull the bottom, make a streak. Because what I'm doing, I'm following what's already there, the streaks in the sky. Look at that. Wow. That looks so cool. Down here, I'm going to grab some like blue or pink and put a cloud right on top of all this white stuff. Probably pink. Let's try the pink. Just put a little pink, that color there, and put it on your knife, and then just kind of rub it in there like that. It'll look like little clouds down there. See that? You don't have to add too much. Let's add some white in here. Some white streaks as well. Really small though. Just to follow the sky. What's going on in the sky. See that? Doesn't that look cool? That looks really nice. see. Whoops. I lost my live. There we are. I think there's a few of you in here. So around my mountain, I'm going to lighten this up with some, just some white. Just use like a small brush and kind of come up right next to your mountain and just lighten up around the peaks with this white. Maybe up to there. It'll look like clouds rolling by or something. Clouds behind the mountain. And I'm gonna I'll leave this side dark. It looks kind of cool. I like the way that sky looks. It really looks good. I'm not going to add any shadows in here because it already looks like it has shadows underneath these clouds. So that's how I'm going to leave it. All right, so now I'm going to design some bushes down here. Try some sap green. Sap green with black in it. It's really dark, okay? Sap green with black. It's really wet. It's really wet. That's all right. I'm going to put some trees on the top of this brown hill here. With this fan brush. Just distant trees. Okay, that hill's far away. You'd have to it would take you 10 minutes to walk from here to there. Okay, it's pretty far away. So what I think I'm going to do in this painting, I'm going to put some trees on this side or bushes on this side of the river here, right here, like coming down. I'll probably highlight these. I'll probably make them a cool color like purple or pink. But now I want to run a big tree up into the sky here. I'm going to do an evergreen tree because I just got done doing a painting of a big round tree. Let's put a big tree here. That looks cool already. I'm going to try and do a, this is a Korean evergreen tree. I'll try and do it. Might be hard with the brush. Almost looks like a regular tree. But the Korean evergreen trees, the branches just go straight out, kind of like this. But it's not so bushy. That's kind of bushy. So it kind of looks like a regular. We'll just call that a regular evergreen tree. Standard tree. And I'll highlight these so they look more green. I usually put all my bushes in dark and then I highlight them, okay? That way you can design with the same brush, the same color. You don't have to keep rinsing. I put all my bushes in with this same color and then I'll change the color after they dry, okay? That's how I get them done really quick. Get my paintings done really quick, okay? Distant trees way, way back there. What is this going to be? What's that gray thing there? Marianne, how you doing? Good to see you. I'm glad I got someone that talks in here. I'm done with everything. I don't know. Were you in here when I did that still life? I think you were in here. My friend kept calling me and needed favors, so I just had to end up stopping the painting. So I kind of finished it before I started this. Look at that. Look at this painting. I think this is going to be a cliff wall. That's what it was. I've been getting some new people, Marianne, subscribing. It kind of got really slow there for a while. At the end of in May. Trying to motivate people to learn how to paint. I have all those tutorials on my channel. They're all free to look at. I love putting these pathways in. It draws your eye to the back. That's probably water coming down from the snow melt up here, coming down to the water here. I gotta get my drink real quick. All right, Marianne, I think it's just you and me in here. I see two people, me and I think you. I can't believe nobody wants to watch these paintings. They're pretty cool. Maybe they want to see me play guitar more. I really like this one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make that. Uh, I don't know if I want to make this a cliff. So I'm gonna bring this color, I think, down. Yeah, I'm gonna change it a little. Okay. That's what's cool about art. Change your mind. There we go. I like that better. Much better. All right. Very good. Let's see if I can lighten these up a little bit. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Gonna make these all like green. Okay, I like that better. Very good. I'm going to highlight these just to see what they're going to look like. A rough. I want to try a different color on my trees. Uh, I think this is the color here. Yellow and cerulean blue. Yellow and cerulean blue. Okay. With a little bit of white. Kind of a cool looking green. There we go. Wow. That looks pretty cool. Doesn't look like it's in focus. There we go. There we go. Isn't that green cool? So when you do these bushes, I'm going to use this green that I highlighted and put a little white, more white into it, and then just highlight the top of all these bushes, okay? You can kind of see the bushes here. I kind of laid them out already. But I want to use that color but lighten it up a little with white. Almost like a pastel color. Very cool. Now I want to go back to the original, this green now, and put some dark spots in there. To get some different tones in there now. And then now maybe like a bluish color. So it's even darker. Wow, that looks good. There's almost 4 different colors in that bush now. They all look the same though. Very cool. I wonder if I should put a tree up here in this section here from the side. I'm going to leave this empty today. I usually put bushes there, but I'll put like a path coming from here through here. All right, I'm going to put a tree here on the other side of that water. And I'm going to use burnt umber. I'll probably make it like a yellow ochre color. tree there. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. It's looking pretty good. I'm going to run a path from here now, coming out of these trees. Look at that. So I think I want to run up like a pathway through here. Let me see what it looks like. Maybe it'll just be running water through here. Yeah, just running water down into here. So I got a tree here. I'm going to put a reflection in the water here. Victoria, you like the mountain? I'm glad you like the mountain. Yeah, it's a pretty wicked mountain. You see the snow melt coming down here into the lake or river. Look at that. That's a nice stream. Let me give you more of a front shot of it. Look at that stream. It's like one of those lazy, like those slow-moving streams, you know, that you can go fishing in. I'd be fishing right here. This is that, you know, the white water coming down. Coming down the river. This is looking pretty good. You know what I like about it is the color from the mountain underneath then it comes forward and it gets darker here. It came out perfect, the colors, I think, as far as depth. The distance is very light, and then it gets darker as it moves forward into here. Look at that reflection right there. Doesn't that look cool? Sometimes, when you look at a painting, sometimes you don't look at everything. You just kind of look at the overall picture, and you miss out on a lot of those little details. But that's what's good about being a painter. Plus, you get to drink Powerade. If you get if you start to paint, you're going to see more things in nature. You're going to notice more things. You won't take it for granted. Wow. I was doing these I was doing these for a couple days. I thought I forgot how to do my landscapes. So I had to do a landscape to make sure I didn't forget how to do them. I like doing those still lifes though. They're pretty fun. There's still a lot you got to do on them. This one was kind of fun. I put like a candle in there with a flame. Came out pretty good. All right, I think I'm going to end this one. I got a few more things I can do, and that'll be it. Thanks, Marianne. All right, I think I'm gonna end it tonight. I gotta get up. I've got to get up at 2 in the morning. I've got to go to work early in the morning. What time is it? Yep. So I got like an hour to relax and then get ready for bed. No, I never went because I had to help my friend, and then I forgot I had to go help. Somebody had a leak on their laundry was backed up. So I had to help somebody, an old neighbor of mine, their laundry backed up and was leaking. So I had to go help them. I never got to the store. But I got plenty of paint. I just don't have Utrecht paint. I'm running low on it. And I didn't get that brush, I used my old one in here. It still works, but I wish I had a new one. Look at this painting. Wow. That came out great. The distance and the foreground, everything looks pretty good. I kind of like it. And the clouds. The clouds are nice, long and lengthy, and well, thanks everybody. Thanks for watching, and I'll probably see you tomorrow. Tomorrow evening. All right, have a good night. Have a good rest of your weekend. See ya, Marianne. Cheers.